3 hours and 5 minutes left. 10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage, and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town, and then was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. Oh boy. Oh god. I see. Myself. Goodness me. Like, what in the world? Like, okay, I can kind of think about it like this. Like, now, like, the dead body of Sissel is now being controlled by the other ghost. I assume it's like the lamp. The lamp was the evil villain like all this time, and now they're possessing his body at this point. They had access to the body like all this time. But does this mean that... Huh. Like... Nah, it can't be. Like, this body right away... Like, no. This soul that we've been following of Sissel right now, it must belong to this body of Sissel. So, when the... Like, who is controlling Sissel's body? It must be somebody else. Unless we're talking about two Sissels. Like, at some point, like, one soul was split into two. One bad one and one evil one. Who knows? I wonder. There you are, Commander Sif. Finally.
Sissel, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you.
I have a little unfinished business to take care of, and I think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me. They sure went out of their way to mess me up.
I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain?
We can talk about that when we get together.
This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Sissel.
Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep, but I know it's always darkest before the dawn.
Yes. We are nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man.
Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir.
Have they now? By all means, let me have a look.
Yeah, it's been forever since we've seen these guys. Like, are they hired mercenaries? Like, maybe they don't really have much to do with our tragedies right over here. They are just hired by our true evil villain in the form of evil Sissel, I guess. Yes, we're very close. We will now disconnect from the communication cable, and have no service until we arrive, sir. Are they in a submarine?
Very well.
Maybe they are in a submarine. Huh. Or a plane, I guess. Yeah, it's a submarine. Holy mother of God. Nice try, Inspector Cabanero. Well, you could never stop me. Say yes, sucker. Oh boy. Cabanero. So, the submarine guy and his people have a deal going with me, do they? If that's the case, they probably aren't the ones who killed me, right? Anyway, there's definitely something behind the inspector's death. I think I better talk to him. Alright, Cabanela. What have you been up to, like, lately? What is your role in this entire thing? I don't believe that you're quite the bad guy right over here. Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? Oh boy. Still unconscious, eh? I guess he hasn't been dead for a very long time. I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous. I'm nervous about what I might see there, though. But if that's where I'm gonna find my answers, I can't run away from it. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. It gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Did it make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. I guess so. Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life. Or have you forgotten that? Wrong. I was murdered by all of you. Detective John, who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn, that girl who was right there while I was running. Lynn, she was just an innocent little girl playing in the park. If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a hostage. That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard. And finally, you, Inspector Cabanela. Me? If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. You're so proud of your spotless record. And my case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only 2 people know the real truth. Me and Detective Jout. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. Oh man. Tell me that ain't true, Cabanela. You could have done something up until this point, but you couldn't because of your spotless record. Just say something here. That's the kind of guy you are. I got nothing to say to you. You'd never listen anyway. Oh god. You gods! Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain in your spotless white coat. Jesus Christ. Like at this point, this isn't even a person that is alive. It's a ghost that is carrying, like, manipulating a dead body at this point. Of course they'd be immortal because of this. This was another condition on my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Temsic. Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense. Hey, man. Mind telling me what's going on? Inspector Cabanela. He's awake. My head is spinning, baby. Am I to understand That Cabanello character who just got shot is me. That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me? I guess so. But it couldn't be, could you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. That's right. You are different. You're not that murderer. Ever since I first met you, Sissel, you are a good guy, and that's what matters. I am somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about that guy in red. Information I need. So you came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of it, baby. Because there's a very important life here somewhere, alive available to this niche. Okay, so do your thing, baby. Okay. I love how relaxed we are about this whole situation, Cabanella. I guess that helps us. Alright, so what are we gonna be able to do? Also, wouldn't he be able to sense us? Like at this point? He's a ghost. He would be able to spot us, and then what's gonna happen? Look at him. There's that something emanating from his body. Is it really the sign of having special powers of the dead? Let's talk to him. What's going on? I've never seen the ghost roll like this. It's all blue. So you're here, are you? He senses my presence. Uh-oh. I noticed you. You think you can stop me, do you? I don't know why you're worrying my face. But you might as well give up now. I control everything. Damn it. Everything. Including the life of this police inspector in white. Jesus Christ. Wait, don't shoot. Okay, so, This sort of me knows the powers of the dead well. Who wouldn't notice what you just did? You're probably shouting, "Look at me, baby!" Well, it looks like it might be hard to save you under these circumstances. I guess I can't use my powers right in front of me like that. I gotta be sneaky about it. Well, at the very least, don't use the lamp. Or we can basically do the exact same thing that he did. He knocked the gun out of his hand with the lamp. So maybe we can do the same thing. Also, I think that we were able to talk to him at that point. The top of this bookshelf is lined with books. This one on top is balanced so precariously. It's a wonder it doesn't fall off. How did the old pigeon guy even reach up here? And I wonder if he makes his pigeon fetch it for him. Can we make this fall on him, maybe? I guess not. We cannot reach under him. What about this? Okay, that sounds pretty bad. Alright, let's go through this again. You know what? Let's see about enacting my plan. Actually, hold on. Okay, this is the exact same discussion. Let me get a little closer. Let's wait a little bit. Let's see if I can enact my plan that I said before. Oh, there you go. Now we're here. What? What happened here? What in the world happened here? I think I'm trying to remember. Something bad happened here. And now, there's another diff lying hidden here. Oh, another diff? Didn't I tell you from the start? I said there was a very important life, valuable to the nation here. The pigeon guy? I thought you were talking about you. I wasn't sure what you were talking about. Meh, I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. Hey, come to think of it, where is that old pigeon guy? Okay, I guess... Come on, let's maybe get this a little closer. Oh, there he is. So, what, are we just gonna go back even further in time with this? Let's see. Excuse me? Sir? Nah, he's unconscious too. Are you awake?
Of course. I never sleep during work hours.
Professor! Do you recognize me?
There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of.
Yeah, he hasn't lost his memory.
I'm not the type who likes losing things. But never mind that. Come on now. This is quite a surprising guest you brought with you. Pretending like he didn't just blow up the place.
Okay, I assume that evil Sissel is the one who did this. Oh, no, this is a different guy. And I'm his guest, actually. Said he came to rescue us. Yeah, you know, again, I am loving how nonchalant / relaxing people are with this Sissel. Especially since they knew about the murder and all that. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back.
Huh. Pitiful.
Ouch. That hurts. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise that you haven't regained your memories here, Sissel. Anyway, now we'll be going back to 4 minutes before your death. In order to change your fate, that is. But are we already in the past, man? But we can go back even further. I've done it before, yeah. I imagine we can just go further and further and further in the past with this. I still don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanela. But if we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead. Man, imagine, like, for example, what if we had a cemetery? You could go like distant past. I guess it kind of depends. Either you can go like ping pong and go from like one recent death to even further, or you can just basically try and find the dead body that has stayed there the longest in the cemetery, I guess. Still, it is quite impressive. Like, imagine going so far into the past, maybe the medieval times. Alright, well, I guess that's a discussion for another day. That would be good for a sequel. Back to the Future. So. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous.
Don't be daft. I can't leave now. He's completely dead. But just as I thought, I'm getting a rating. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it...
He's not dead. He's just not there. The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit.
Ridiculous.
So you figured it all out, huh? Jesus Christ. You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanela. So it's very true! You're... I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. It's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel. A shell. I control everything. This shell. People. Just like I control the Justice Minister and Lynn. So it's true. You were manipulating my baby that time. You made her shoot your show. But why? Why would you do a thing like that? To create a conclusive evidence. You know, on the security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Zhao did. Oh, you son of a gun. Now then, Professor. I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you.
Oh yeah? So why don't you let me live then?
I will live in this country forever tonight. But before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room. Oh god. This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to. It will all be over. No. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way. Professor, look out! Dynamite, eh?
What the devil did he put that there?
He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared. The medical examiner. Remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab. But he already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him the body back. Oh, you son of a bitch. I knew it. Freaking blue people. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby.
You saw through their plan, eh?
I thought this right away. The medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew he was a fake. So I tracked him down and bought him off. Bought him off? I'd had him smuggle the corpse to this room. I see. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think these abilities were powers of the dead.
Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn.
And I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you two. But something's been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said that spirits cease to exist on the day it breaks. And if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? Yeah, that's true. Like, what is the deal with that? Did he lie to us? Unless it's not necessarily like a one day only thing, but rather this specific day. Like, this is the deadline from 10 years ago. No time for figuring out, baby. Action is the name of the game. Work your magic and take us back, even further into the past. Alright, further into the past. How the fuck are we even able to be able to do this, like, against, like... What in the world is that? Oh, it's a tire, okay. Can we just do this? It's no use. I can't open it. Could the fact the professor standing on it have anything to do with it?
I may look small, but I'm pretty heavy set.
Sounds so proud of that fact too. This door. Such a pity. Too bad it doesn't open downward. Sometimes life can be so hard. Wouldn't you agree, Professor?
Yeah, that's why we're both dead.
A door that opens downward, eh? Alright. Well. I'm gonna have to pause here a little bit. Alright, continuing on. Yeah, let's see. Like, one thing would be for us to like open this door so that he can fall like inside. Possibly while like the bomb is gonna go off. Like maybe like a last minute kind of thing, but we shall see. What about this? What in the world is this thing?
This device has that meteorite data entered into it. If it detects toxic radiation, it responds.
Got that, kid? Isn't it a lovely thing? I guess sometimes it's important not to think about things too much.
What a soy pan.
Okay. It's actually really fun to do that kind of voice. Really fun. I cannot do anything with that. He keeps waving this one like around, so I could use this to reach places. What's this?
He is completely dead, but just as I thought, I get a reading.
Is he gonna wake up right now? Not yet. Okay, good. Let me see. Can you please just wave it to the right, please? Okay, good. Let me just do this.
Fool! What do you think you're doing?
I just thought I'd try it out. Okay, now I'm gonna try my best to not get confused between like our Sissel and evil Sissel when I voice them. I thought for a second that was evil Sissel.
If you do, you're going to set the contraption in motion.
Yeah.
I just thought. He just thought he'd blow me up, is what he thought.
Oops, that was my bad. Well, hold on. This is about experimenting. Like, yeah, he'd be dead, but maybe we can, like, catch evil Sissel, like, under the rubber? I don't know. Rubble? But there aren't a whole lot of things I can use my tricks on in this room. True. So... okay, do I go back in that case? I can't open it. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. I'm starting to imagine something. Let's see if this is actually gonna work. Like, at some point, the professor is gonna get off that platform. And after that, let's see if something else is gonna happen that I think is gonna happen. Ah, damn it. I was actually thinking the professor is gonna get off that platform, and for 1 second, we can open that platform so that Sissel can fall through there, but Sissel just hopped on that like way too fast for me to open it. Could the fact the guy in red is standing on it have anything to do with it?
Is he more heavy set than he looks to?
Why are you asking me? This door. Such a pity. Too bad it doesn't open downward. Okay. Okay. Alright, this is gonna be the same exact thing right over here. And he's gonna do that, just that. I think I actually missed something. Huh? Hey, I know that voice. Where are you? Wait, well, okay, this is new. I was thinking of restarting there for a second. Find you before you're carried away. What's with the frail sounding call for help? He's here somewhere. A friend of yours? Could it be Missile? Yep, a little guy that looks a little fragile, but has strength that surprise you.
Well, he's asking you to find him.
And before he's carried away, no less. But I'm almost done with time. Should I look for him? Where is he? Huh. Is he down here? Whoa, what is going on here? There it is!
Sissel, here I am.
Oh my god. It's you!
Sissel.
What are you doing there?
You really have to ask? Seriously, are you really going there?
No, that's okay. Never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Yes, exactly. We need all the help that we can in this. Will you help me out?
Of course. Here, let me come join you.
Cool.
Okay, here I am, Sissel.
Now maybe things will flow in a new direction.
Even though the flow of the sewer is all a bit stinky.
Well, hey, at least you are a leaf. Oh god. Wait, what is this?
Do you remember how to use my powers?
Yeah, you can swap things that have the same shape, right?
Well, to be precise, I can swap things that look like they have the same shape.
That look. Oh, what's the difference?
As I was being carried by the wind and falling into the river, I realized something. If you look at the thing from a different angles, it looks different.
Oh my god. You know, that's a pretty good point. For a little doggy who came in with the sewage. Okay, I think I get the gist of it. Does this mean that... So we are really working with 2D plane right over here. Like, that would mean that there is something that is gonna be in motion that is gonna switch angles. And the only thing that I can think of is like the doctor right over here waving his stick and like device right there.
We can do it, Sissel. I know we can.
The key to success here is this little doggy's powers. Alright, after fate change. Kind of hard to maneuver this a little bit, to be quite honest. Actually, hold on a second. Now we can move here. Those squeaky guys are making a fuss about something.
Sissel, my enemy instincts are starting to surface.
If you mean you want to chase them, I think you have to be alive to do that. And not right now, we are busy with something. There must be some kind of rat feast in that trash can.
Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that.
Bigger commotion, eh? Okay. We can always check, like, we can always manipulate them. Oh. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Also, I love that we have like pink rats. Now that's what I call some proper commotion.
I'm making that trash can dance.
Truth be told, I feel a bit like dancing now myself. Hoo-ha!
It's getting harder and harder to hold my wild instincts back.
What a dangerous bunch. I love the kind of group that we have over here. Oh! Okay. Well, what am I supposed to do with this? Oh!
Sissel!
Okay, I think I got it.
I've seen this shape somewhere before.
You have?
Ever since I got these powers, I've really been aware of shapes.
Same shape, huh? Where do you see it? Oh, I know exactly what we're talking about.
I said I've been aware of shapes in all locations.
Oh, okay. Well, that's too bad. No, I think I got it. I think I got it.
Now that you mention it, I see it too.
Huh?
This could be the breakthrough we've been waiting for.
The lid of a trash can? Yeah. Hold on. Ah, but we cannot reach it. Sissel, we cannot reach it. Well. Well, fuck. How the fuck am I supposed to switch both of these now? Huh. We would be able to switch those things if only like the trash can lid like went a little to the left more. Does this mean that I think that we may have needed to do a little bit more pushing, or what should I do? I see the destination. I see what I'm supposed to do, but oh god. Sissel, can you do something about this? Like Sissel cannot really do jack shit right now. If I can stop this toy from spinning, I can hold the contraption. But that won't really solve anything.
There's a smart boy. If you stop the explosion, he'll just find another way to get me. And we'll probably give away the fact that you're here too.
So I have to rescue you without stopping the explosion. Without stopping the contraption. Is that even possible?
That's what has to be done. You have to deal with it.
Says you, the person who literally has enough that doesn't have to do anything. Missile, please help me a little bit right over here. I need... Okay, well let's, you know what? Let's restart this. I'm thinking that we were supposed to do something else with the trash can. Maybe make it jump. Come on. Okay. Alright, let's swap these. Wait for a second. And then boom! No, I don't want to talk to Sissel. Oh god. Sissel, get out of the way. There you go. Look out! Oh. Man. If only Caballero knew. You should have just stayed there. Sorry, little pigeon. As for you, Inspector, I have a little job for you. Can't move. Think I have 4 or 5 broken bones. Well, I don't mind. You won't prevent me from manipulating you. It might make it hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. Damn you. Well, we saved the doctor. Doctors that have birds as their pets. Maniacal doctors that have pets. If I had a cent for every time I saw something like that, I have like 2 cents. Which isn't a lot, but... well, it isn't a lot. Can't believe it.
You actually pulled it off.
Sorry, Inspector Cabanero. I couldn't do anything to help you. And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter. I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act, that is. Nothing like a very...
Yeah, except, unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to vanish without a trace here.
Alright. Well, fate averted.
What's that matter? You look like you'd rather be dead. Not that you aren't.
Yeah, I mean, we still have to save him as well. I was just remembering the fact that, right about now, the real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fright. Ah, that phone call? Yeah, he was pretty upset.
Excuse me, mister. You really shouldn't be mean like that.
And what's this lovely little creature? Oh, this little doggy is the warrior who keeps Camilla safe. He's a warrior! Or he would be, if he was actually still full alive. Camilla. Gods in heaven. What a terrible thing. That poor little girl, taken hostage.
It's a cruel twist of fate indeed.
Wait just a minute. Miss Camilla is... a hostage?
Yes, we're sorry, little warrior.
Miss Camilla? A hostage? What's a hostage?
Anyway, Inspector Cabanela. You have figured it out soon enough, Sissel. It's time to save your life now. We couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right? Well, now we have Sissel right over here, this good doggy.
But this time is different. Right, Sissel?
That's right, you are. With us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector in white, and then we'll go rescue Camilla, okay?
Okay, let's hurry up and get through this.
Gee, kids, you're gonna make me feel like an afterthought. That's because you kind of are. Like, we have a lot of shit to do to solve this. Alright, let's get started. Inspector Cabanela is upstairs. So our first step is to get up there.
Sissel, I'll go up first and wait for you.
Okay. Well, fuck. Oh, I already miss my soul's like long distance traveling.
Okay, lovey-dovey. We need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it.
Good idea. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Alright. Alright, now we're back here.
There you are, Sissel.
Sorry about the wait, Missile. "4 minutes from now, the Inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would you?" There you go again with that stuff.
Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way.
Wait a minute. That sounds familiar.
Yep, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot, and then save Cabanela without him noticing.
Well, it It's even worse than last time. Like, the only thing that I can think of would be for some other people to just drop by, enough to make Sissel just, like evil Sissel that is, to run away at the moment. But as long as he's still gonna be here, how the fuck are we gonna be able to stop him? Anywho, jump in there and do something!
Okay, I'm ready to jump in, Sissel. Don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, just tap V.
Alright, let's see what we can do with the missile this time around. First, let me look at like the shapes. There's a rectangle. There's a hat. The book could be similar to a rectangle. And a helmet that could also look like a circle from a different angle. Well, there's a knit hat. We cannot reach it though. Wait, can we? I cannot move like at all. Jesus Christ. Okay, missile. Actually, can I technically? I mean, it's not gonna work. I was thinking maybe we can switch with this. I mean, they're kind of similar shape, I guess. But it's not gonna allow me to do that anyway. Okay, in that case, let's just wait a little bit. Let's see what else is gonna happen. I know that he's gonna drop that kettle at some point. Okay, now I'm here. Actually, hold on a second. What if... Well, the thing is, two ghosts cannot be in the same shape. Because I was thinking, maybe we can possess the knit, like, the hat over here. And then the missile is gonna replace me with the other hat. But not only do we have, like... Is there not enough distance, but... I guess we cannot do that. No. Okay, well, at least now I'm here. Okay. Time is passing. The gun? Oh. That is an opportunity. Yeah, I think I know what I'm supposed to do next. We're gonna let the I guess we're gonna let the time go by from there. Let's restart. I don't know, like, do have to wonder. Oh, wait a second. Oh, we can do that without him noticing. Okay. Okay, can we do something with this? Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna stay here for a little bit. I honestly don't know how that's gonna help us. Oh, wait a minute! Can we get close like this? I probably should have done this before. I could have done this. No. Get out of the way. Okay. A little bit of a trick over here. And then what? What am I supposed to do? Do something with this? So what exactly is this thing? It looks like a giant nail clipper to me.
No, it most certainly does not, you frickin' idiot. It's an instrument used in analyzing radiation emitting matter.
Oh. Yes, I see. You're not alone, kid. You're not alone. None of the rest of us understand it either, baby.
Yeah, you said it.
For a missile, it might as well look like a dog treat dispenser. Okay, what about this? Oh. Oh, it looks like a book. Get back there, get back there. Okay. I don't know what the fuck this is gonna do, but we're just gonna leave it there. Oh. Oh. And then... Wait, what? How's that gonna help us? No, hold on a second. Okay. No, I need to switch a little bit. Like this. And then move it like this, and then... Wait, what? That's not the same shape? It is the same shape. The fuck? Ah, damn it. I feel like I've done something over there, but I don't understand what the true goal is. How do we stop this? Ken? Going to get shot again? No, wait. Our chance is coming up. Huh?
The last split second, right? Leave it to me.
The bullet!
Would you look at that? The bullet is hanging in midair, between the gun and the inspector's forehead.
There's a chance. I'm hearing the bullet right now. Let's swap this little thing with something else.
What? It's our only hope. There's gotta be something here with the same shape and direction as the bullet. The same shape and direction! Oh! That's why we have this ball, this head right over here, and this... Well, fuck, we could have just done that with the other path, right? So technically we could have just let it be? Oh. Is he not gonna question that?
I don't think he noticed. Looks like he pulled off another magic disappearing act.
And now I say again, I love knit outs. So warm. And most of all, soft.
Did I do it alright?
Yes, he did, little one.
He did a fine job, little one. He saved another life.
And I'll keep doing it too. No way.
What I saw in just these 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've been looking for.
All our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor? So you two were working together. You were researching this stuff? I guess so. Cabanela was having his own, like trying to solve the mystery in his own way. That's about the size of it, yeah. Who will believe a story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves, just the two of us. Well, it turns out that it was indeed a manipulator.
I am quite a crazy character myself, after all.
Okay, let's hurry back. Back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camilla.
You're right, Missile. And there's a certain guy you have to follow too. Alright, well, might as well. I love that the Cabanela, like, this Cabanela right over here, just got shot with the hat and then just fell as if he got hit. Pretending to be dead. After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanela, the man in red left. And now a new story is about to unfold in a new present.
How you feeling, you old crazy character? I must say, us surviving, like, probably the most dangerous person in the whole world, just like that, an immortal person like that, and we both survived? That guy sucks at killing people.
Hey there, Prof. We're both alive, I see. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I've got a few aches and pains here and there. Ah yeah, you still have like the damage from the explosion. Used to be. A little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me. Back in your prime, we're gonna be power scaling like the Ghost Trick universe. Like, we're gonna be power scaling like characters in their prime.
Yeah, right. Like, I'm going to believe that. So, what? The guy's read his gun, eh?
Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys came through for us. Oh man. And you know, for a guy that moves a lot like Cabanela, this must suck. Damn it. Picked a bad time not to listen to me, buddy of mine. Alright guys, well, let's talk. If I knew things were going to end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way I could have been dancing after Big Red by now. I might be able to erase this, but it's true I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yeah, sorry. I suppose you're right. I just hate things so helpless. He was right there within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight. And then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking about his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Hey, you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost. That we shall. Man, this sure here gives me like Ace Attorney vibes, like the questioning like this. Yeah, has been a while. That guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago.
He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage. And he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame.
But what about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you. Detective Child, who forced me into a corner. Lynn, the girl who was playing in the park. Finally, you, Inspector Cabanela. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at a kid. Yeah, what's the deal with that? Yes. 10 years ago, on that day, the Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made two very stupid mistakes. Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it. Fine, fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. But if I don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. But I've just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. They didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It's only supposed to be a simple matter of taking his statement. But I was too green. I pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. And that was my first mistake. And then I made another mistake on top of that. Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right here and be a good boy now. Like whenever he walks, I'm just gonna imagine that song. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun.
How could you?
He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place. True. I first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications network. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. In order to prove these powers of his, he gave them 2 predictions. He foresaw 2 completely preposterous impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing in national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast, and the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. Oh, so that's what he did. He did these 2 unrelated things to prove his powers. Those 2 inmates at the special prison, eh? We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. And then finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. That restaurant. That chicken kitchen. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight. On a submarine that belongs to another country in this deal. Submarine? We haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands.
Right. Highly unlikely that he used them for peaceful purposes.
And now they have that little girl as a hostage. Camilla. We have to stop him before he leaves the country. Yeah. By the way, this spotless record of yours, is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life. Than your life, eh? After all, it's because of my record that I am able to get my hands on all intel, as head of the Special Investigation Unit. Yeah, I see. So you had some high purpose of trying your best at your job, of having like a spotless record so that you gain as much information as possible so you can solve this particular case. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case. The manipulator case? That's why you cared about your record so much? Of course. Why else, baby? I just never could believe it, man. Joe, shooting Alma. I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story, some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder, everything in my power. And then I finally found the answer. Took five long years though. The manipulator is going to prove that Joe is innocent. What incredible determination, yeah. Well, that's very good. There's one thing I just don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Joe, why didn't you help him escape from prison? Oh, in his eyes, it definitely would have disrupted something, but that's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. Yeah, technically true. Like, even if we were to prove his innocence, technically speaking, he would escape from prison, like, at that point. Like, he would have been dealt with a completely different crime, like, after this. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And he himself has to be executed, you know. As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. Yeah. I guess me and Sissel are gonna have to apologize for that one. I mean, technically speaking, it's Lynn who wanted us to save him from prison, so... And that's why I brought him before the Justice Minister too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. So that's it, huh? But there's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions. Yeah. It's because Lynn didn't know that we had gone through this. What's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around. Give it time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight. Indeed. Okay, well, what about you? Mr. Superintendent. Chalmers, damn it. I was restraining myself to say that. Pardon me, I've been watching... I have been back on the Steamed Hams binge watching recently too, after a little bit. I like to watch those, like, in my spare time, especially new ones that I'm hoping to find. Do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? Superintendent Chalmers, welcome!
I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. I used to be a part of the police.
The police, huh?
Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims because of death.
10 years ago. I was asked.
10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse. Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead. But I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished.
Leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more?
Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recoding your memory and finding your true identity too.
Alright.
That's the only way I can describe it too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead alright, no question about that. But there wasn't a scratch on him.
Not a scratch? But I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment. Does this mean that he also have like regenerative cells too? I guess so. Like otherwise, I get the feeling that after like such a long time his corpse would have decayed, even then. Because he's controlling his dead corpse. It's not as if he's a living person right now. He's just a ghost that is using like a corpse like a marionette. So that body has to have some regenerative like cells, like backwards, like that. In order for the body to remain like that, so...
I don't understand it any more than you do.
Oh, come on, you're a doctor, you could at least tell me that.
I was completely bewildered. When I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy.
You couldn't? What do you mean? If you were to cut him, would it just automatically, like, fill back up?
The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant.
Yeah, just as I thought.
And that's how it went. And no scarring or blood either. And I never had the chance to solve the mystery.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't it technically mean that he still has, like, bullets inside of him? If only we had like some metal detector around that we can use against him. That could prove useful to us. If I had a nickel for every single time I had used a metal detector to catch a bullet inside the person's body. That's because the corpse up and vanished on us.
The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. But there's one way the corpse could have disappeared.
What's that?
He got up, opened the door, and walked on its own.
Oh. What?
He was dead, but he wasn't dead.
We saw it with our own eyes tonight. No, even that explosion could kill him.
The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. I got some readings for some kind of radiation coming off that body.
Radiation?
I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type, from a world unknown.
Wait a minute. Could it be?
That's right, it was coming from that meteorite fragment. I went to the park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die, only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case. Thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here.
Oh, stop now, Professor. They want to see me blush.
It was about a year ago, I'd say. This man in white came dancing into my research lab here.
Da, 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 da. There you go. I heard there was an oddball here who's researching Tamsic. Is that you, baby? Ah, fucking Gen Zers.
Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball?
I was investigating the manipulator case then. And then I heard there was a man who'd quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. Oh! At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet. But we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this. The source of my power is not of this world. And that's when I put two and two together, baby! The manipulator case and Tamsic were somehow connected.
Which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother.
He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camilla. Alright. It all connects. Now we know your full stories, guys. So that contraption, I'm in the basement here. You built that to try and help Detective Jowd? I guess to investigate, that's the explanation. Because I was thinking maybe, like, evil Sissel was creating like a contraption similar to that one to, I guess, test it. But nah, it doesn't really make sense. It makes much more sense for Cabanela right over here to, like, recreate the contraption and see what the fuck just happened.
That's right. John and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I used the reports of his case to try to recreate the device. But there was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce, no matter how hard I tried.
Camilla told Zhao they did something he shouldn't have. Made an impossible move.
I added a part to the device I recreated. I put in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate. Otherwise the gun wouldn't fire.
So that must mean somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. Yeah. And I guess that's the evidence. Oh. Evidence that we have noticed. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed. Oh, hey then. It's Peter Camanella. Hey, baby. Come on, give me a little hug right over here. I'm hurting. Sorry about that phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. You were. Sounding like one. I had to spoil your image of me. Oh, that cold cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image you had of him? Inspector Cabanella, I'm sorry. I just heard. You were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Child. This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved. So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody is in the way, throw them in the slammer. Yikes. Tonight. I really thought we finally had him. But my body gave out on me right at a critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. Ah! But a joke is a joke. You might as well laugh. Child! The minister called off the execution order. Alright, well that's good news. And while he was at it, he let Detective Jal go free until tomorrow morning too.
That's a pretty extreme while he was at it. Quite a goofy character, this minister.
Sorry it took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. You've always been like that. You make everybody else run around and then you swoop in at the last second.
Down. 5 years ago, you left this code with me, just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day.
Oh. Good old Detective Coat. Inherited from Detective Gumshoe. I've been waiting so long, Detective Jout. Waiting for this day to come. Thanks for not giving up on me then. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. My ribs. Oh. And this present you gave me is just what I needed. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Salutations. Oh. Can't even move my hand. Sissel, are you there? Here as always. You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me? Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is, and the phone line doesn't work. Well, actually, we do have like well, I guess the thing is, Sissel doesn't know that the room where those two blue guys were actually part of the submarine. Because we have like the line communication, like the line towards them. They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow, you'll see. Could you wait here until we do, please? Okay, fine. I'm counting on you. This true self you're looking for. I bet you'll find it soon. Alright, I'm leaving, Inspector Cabanella. Yeah, because the mystery of Sissel is still not solved, because while we do know that soul belongs to like like evil Sissel, that is his corpse. That soul belongs to that corpse, or that corpse belongs to that evil Sissel soul. So, who is the spirit right over here that is controlling our Sissel right here? Like, well, I mean, the the spirit that I have been following all this time, that has the image of Sissel. It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now, I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost dawn. Yeah, pretty damn close to the time limit right over here. (4:19 a.m.) Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang.
Hello?
This is Jode. Sissel, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you. Okay. Wait a minute. Is that really Jode? Or are we being fooled here? Like, it was darkness there.
Well, you better get going. This long night is drawing to an end.
Yeah, looks like it. Thank you for your help tonight, Superintendent.
I'm the one who should be thanking you.
At the other end of the phone line, I'm finally gonna find all my answers. I better go. Alright, let's